Hello everyone, what is going on? My name is the Newbie Warrior, and welcome back to my K-pop reaction channel. I post new K-pop reaction videos here almost every single day, so if you like this video and you want to see more videos just like this one, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and check out some other stuff on the channel. Today is an extremely good day because it is a Dreamcatcher comeback day. This is a group that I fall more and more in love with every single time I listen to any of their songs. And that's all there is to it. I expect amazing things from this album. This is their first full album. I have loved their music. I just reacted to Scream that is being uploaded as we speak, so by the time you watch this, that will be up on the channel, so that'll be linked in the very top of the description below. Because of that, for this album reaction, I'm not going to be reacting to Scream again, because I literally just did. And so, yeah, so this is a 13-track album, sort of. So I'm going to be reacting to the intro, and then everything up until Daybreak, because Full Moon I've heard before. I'm confused. I could have sworn there was one more. Anyway, yeah. So I'm not reacting to the Scream instrumental, Paradise, or Scream. The reason I'm not reacting to Paradise, Sion Solo, is because it's one of the things that I missed while I was gone, and I still want to react to that video, so I'm gonna save that song. But yeah, without further ado, here we go. I'm very excited. This is the intro. Dystopia, the Tree of Language is the name of this album, by the way. Ooh, some tribal sounds mixed into a lot of the electronic stuff that they use a lot in a lot of their intros. But I hear like some almost tribal drum structure. Beautiful violins as always with Dreamcatcher. Ooh, some jazzy piano. Some really jazzy piano. Ooh, that's beautiful. Whisper samples at the end. Okay, so that's obviously the intro, and not too much to say there other than really like the use of the jazz and the real instruments, that electronic sound, but also maybe some tribal, more wild sounds. At least the teaser photos gave this whole album almost a nature feel, and it's called The Tree of Language, which is an interesting title. I think they're leaning into that dark fantasy. Seems like a direct continuation of Deja Vu from the Scream MV. So, yeah, I'm excited to hear the rest of this. Obviously, skipping Scream, just reacted to it. If you haven't watched that yet, please check in the description below. It's amazing. On to Tension. Ooh. High energy right away. So good. So far, you know what's really interesting about this song so far, and it's only 30 seconds in, it reminds me almost a little bit of their older sound more. I think I saw some feedback that people were worried maybe they're going too electronic after their last mini album. And so I think this song is them saying, no, 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 hold on. We can start with just that pure rock sound. I'm gonna run it back a little bit. Ooh. Sion's vocals, man. Ooh, this build. Ooh. Oh, they're so good. Ooh. I wasn't expecting that. Hold on. I wasn't expecting the da 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 da. Almost like jazzy, scatty, playful vocal there. That's not. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know. Where are we going? Cool popping stuff going on. Some softer vocal. Tambourine. Oh, the complex percussion. Ooh! I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon about the electronic. I think there's elements creeping in here. They've always had some elements of it, but this is amazing. Instead of going back into another chorus or the same structure of the first verse, going into this slightly slower, that poppy sound in the background, we got really cool electronic stuff going on. And we're building back up to this insane fast chorus. The anime intro sound, as many have said about Dreamcatcher. Beautiful piano. Oh, yes! Ooh. Man, they don't make bad songs. I'm pretty sure. Ooh. Elements of the jazz vocals creeping in again. Nice cymbal hit. Speed it up again. Stop, 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 stop. That's pure rock power vocal. Beautiful vibrato.
Just trust me, oh trust me. 네가 가진 모든 걸 다 건너면 그런 걱정을 널 괴롭힐
Yeah.
You don't have to worry 널 위한 주문을
Oh my gosh. I never in my life thought I would hear someone go ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You're the only one. On this type of song, only Dreamcatcher. It's only Dreamcatcher that does these things.
You're the only one.
I wanted one more ba-da-da-da-da, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, before it starts, that is amazing. That is pure classic Dreamcatcher. Slight tinges of a little bit more of the jazzy sound they've played with in the past. Little tiny hint of that electronic sound that they've always had a little bit. But amazing production. Love the jazzy. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You're the only one. Like, I love that. I just love everything about Dreamcatcher's so good, man. They're just so, everything about them is so good. Why isn't this group bigger, please? Okay, on to Red Sun. I don't, they're all gonna be good, aren't they? Oh my gosh, traditional sound? Traditional Eastern scale? Maybe? Oh. Oh, it goes hip hop all of a sudden. What's happening? We're just starting it over. It starts and I'm like, wait, is this like Western church creepy sound? But it sounds almost like an Eastern scale, like a pentascale. So that's what I'm like. Wait a minute, what's going on here? And then It turns into a hip hop song in a second. I mean, it already sounds like the intro hook for a hip hop song. To be honest, like a really hot fire hip hop song. I wonder if it just will be. I just wasn't expecting it. I don't know. Ooh, that soft vocal. The strings, dummy. They're hitting me with the mumble sounds. So good. This is just a trap song. Oh? No, it's not. I apologize. Whoa, that stop. Anybody who listened to this before watching this video, you know I'm gonna freak out at that stop. The use of silence. This chorus. The flow. The instrumental's so good.
Don't know why 네 앞을 막은 워 벗어날 수 없어. You don't know 스스로 꺼내든 칼날에 넌 위험에 빠질 거야.
This is so good.
어둠이 오면 너도 알게 될 거야. 이곳으로
Listen to the so many different types of vocals you've heard in the last 30 seconds on this. Listen to this. You have the then you have like the normal chorus, right? The with you. Really soft floaty, really strong, almost spoken, rhythmic singing. Almost whisper singing, floaty, super melodic. Whoa, this pre-chorus, or chorus. No, it's a pre-chorus, okay. I'm going insane. Oh, that stop's gonna kill me every time. I love it. This is so fire, though. This is like... This is so trap inspired, but at the same time it's like creepy almost. But like I said, it's got a little bit of like sassiness to it, but it's also Dreamcatcher. I don't know what's going on. I just like it. Okay? What are these samples? Ooh, bridge. Ooh, like something scurrying in the background. Oh, their vocals every time. This is so different for them, though. This is so trappy, but at the same time, it's very creepy in the way that Dreamcatcher is creepy. It's so cool. Ooh! I paused it at the worst time. so good. Oh, nope, no spoilers. It's so good. It's honestly so good. I liked Tension a lot. It's pure Dreamcatcher. I like Scream a lot. Red Sun it's a massive departure in the best possible way. Like, when Dreamcatcher experiments with different sounds, they've done this before. I mean, Diamond is one of my favorite Dreamcatcher songs, right? And that's very different from a lot of their other music. When they experiment, like, Dreamcatcher's like, let's make a trap song. But it's not let's make a trap song, it's let's make, or it's Dreamcatcher's producers, you know, the songwriters. Let's make a trap song, but it's not just that, it's let's make a Dreamcatcher trap song. What if Dreamcatcher had only ever been a trap artist, and that's the approach they take. And so they're able to keep their group's identity in the sound and create something really unique and special within a genre of music that isn't their normal genre, if that makes sense. Anyway, I love that track. I love the weird samples. I love how off-putting and kind of creepy it is. You have the creepy piano going the whole time. The pentatonic scales, it sounds like, in parts of it. You have really cool, simple sound effects. Like little scurrying off into the dark, very the horror elements, right? But then it's also at its core. Like, listen to how this song starts again. It just sounds like a sick hip hop beat, like horrorcore. And they start by like rapping on it, basically. So I love that song a lot. It's very good. I'm guessing I'm going to say that about all these. Here we go. Let's keep going. Black and White. That bass, though. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, the layering's nice. Ooh, a lot lighter chords than I thought from the strings. Ooh. The way that that whole vocal line was delivered is beautiful. So delicate. Oh, that percussion rolled across the sound. It's just... That's crazy. The mix is god tier on this. Ooh. Back to funk. Super heavy funk elements. But with the strings again. Ooh. This is unapologetic. Dummy killed it. That was such a good rap verse. What? And once again, the way that it's building is simplistic, but so good. Ooh, that percussion mix. This funk chorus is nice. A lot more hip hop so far. Between Red Sun and Black or White, the hip hop is very central, I feel like. They have such incredible soft vocals, though. Oh, the harmonies on that. Did you guys just see me visibly gasp? You probably heard me audibly gasp, too. Oh, just the sound of that note escalation. It's just so perfectly executed. Listen. They have such pretty voices. Oh, yes! They doubled down on the funk! They went like Daft Punk funk with it. But the call and repeat with the... Ah! Oh, the upper vocal. Just listen to all these sounds. You have the strings, you have the funk, black or white, black or white. Then you have the funk bass that's really strong. You have that upper super pretty vocal. It's harmonizing. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm talking about. They have so many... They can take their sound and do anything with it. And it still sounds so good and so them. That's what's insane to me. It's like... It's rare that Dreamcatcher makes a song that I'm like... That I can't pick out as Dreamcatcher. Right? Because they have that such a strong identity with the way that their style of singing... combined with the really strong emphasis on electric guitars and the rock drums and things like that. And then just like I said, they're such delicate vocals on everyone except Sion, who has incredibly strong, insane power vocals. Like that combination of sounds can be pushed into a funk song like we just heard. That, I mean, a pure funk, hip-hop, K-pop fusion song? What? Red Sun, which is just a trap song with some cool, pretty pop bits to it. Like, these things are amazing, right? So it's like, what's cool is, to me, you have intro, right? Which is the intro. Then you have Scream, which is an amazing title track. Big, showy, cool. Well-rounded for a Dreamcatcher track. Then you have Tension, which is like, this is a classic Dreamcatcher. So Dreamcatcher, the most Dreamcatcher you've ever Dreamcatchered, right? And then they start playing with the sound. Red Sun's not what you'd expect, but still sounds like them. Black and White, not what you'd expect at all. Super funk, but still sounds like them somehow. On to Jazz Bar. I love this album already so much. Jazz piano. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be smooth jazz. But with a way emphasis on the bass again, so it's almost funk oriented again. But not funky funk, just... We're just getting a jazz song! We're just getting a Dreamcatcher jazz song! I'm so happy. I'm so happy, you don't understand. It's a marriage of two of the most beautiful things in the world, Dreamcatcher and jazz music. Such a clean... Ugh. And their instrumentals are so good. Every single song. Flawless instrumentals for them. Okay, I'm ready for the jazzy singing again. Here we go. upper guitar too. That's hot. Oh, these extra instrumental layers, stop it! Dreamcatcher is getting me all kinds of hot and bothered on this. So they have like their normal jazz, right? Which is beautiful. I'll take a normal jazz piano, normal jazz guitar, jazz percussion, drums all day. I'll just listen to it. Pretty jazz vocals over the top of it. Great. Then they start looping in that second jazzy guitar. Then that second jazzy piano. Whew! Whew! So good. Curious to see how this switches up though, or if it does. Maybe it doesn't. Yes, they did the best possible thing. They cut the instrumental to let the jazz vocalist to do the jazz vocal things. Respectful of jazz. Oh, so floaty on that too. And all the cool pieces are coming back in the instrumental now. Cool. Good call. I'm just lost in this. The ragtime breakdown. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, everything is so good. So instead of a bridge, or for the bridge, they go ragtime with it. Ooh! That got way sexier all of a sudden. Really good restraint on that upper vocal. It sounded like it was going to be a really strong scat. I was like, oh, here comes the scat part. But it was actually a really soft, respectful scat. It's not to overpower anything. They're using the scat as a sample rather than a true scat section, which is pretty. It's unique for a jazz song. Okay, so then this is almost a perfect progression of the album, I think. So, like I said, pure Dreamcatcher, right? After the intro and the title track, you get pure Dreamcatcher. Then you get some deviation. Then you get the least Dreamcatcher song I think that's going to be on this album. Obviously, I don't know that. But at the same time, it's just them saying, hey, we don't just do rock influence stuff, right? We can also just make a pure jazzy ballad with a light, ever so light sprinkling of some light hip-hop trap stuff. But it's, like, I love that they didn't force a rap verse into that jazz song, in a jazz bar. Beautiful, beautiful execution. Incredible use of the instrumental. Super, super, super hot. Super sexy. Love it. The mix was amazing. Oh, my ears have been blessed on this day, Dreamcatcher. Thank you. No, it's Latin? Maybe? Ooh. The beautiful snap sample. Oh my gosh, that piano chord. I'm getting almost Linkin Park new metal vibes from this. Oh no, there's some horror element in the build. I'm sorry, I gotta start over. I know I'm 40 seconds in. This is so, it's so good. It's so different already, but it's so good. This group, dude. I can't. It's got almost that sad rock sound to it. Love the dramatic, rhythmic singing here. Awesome bass. But then we bring in some of those like horror piano and strings really quick during the build. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Cool. So they're keeping like the sad rock element. Except with a crappy reggaeton style rap break from Dami, I guess. It's so good. I don't know what it is. Ooh, that sounds like Gahyot maybe. And then the rap. This build is so nice. Already stuck in my head, by the way. Just something. I'm sorry, I gotta pause it. I didn't pause it a lot during the song because I'm just enraptured emotionally by it. It's got like a sad rock outside of the weird Latin reggaeton rap section, which I say weird. It was well executed, exceptionally so. But it just doesn't fit in the rest of what I'm saying. But the rest of the song is very like sad 2000s rock-ish. What's cool is just the amount of emotion there is on the sa ha ra 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 ra, like both the notes that they chose for that and the execution of it is so intense that even though you know what they're gonna say, right? It's a super repetitive chorus that anyone can sing to, which I'm glad because it means it's easy for me to sing to it. But it actually has this emotional like gut punch every time. Sa ha ra 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 ra. And it's like it just, I don't know, it's hit me in the feels a little bit. Pretty vocals. Nice whiny guitar. Continuing the lonely, sad feeling. Just see on things. Whoa, way to mix it up and go full anthem. Yes, this is like a sad rock anthem. Like a 2000s style sad rock anthem with some like weird Latin trap elements somewhere in there. Really pretty. I love them mixing up the chorus. Mixing up your instrumental for your final chorus is such a big deal to me. I love when groups do that.
I can get through everything. 세상을 바꿔 재빨리 요동치는 ambition.
And then the violins come back. And the guitars come back. Wow. Blown away again. It's so pretty. Just everything they do is so well executed. Like I said, this is a completely different genre. So, like I said, we're continuing intro title track, super pure Dreamcatcher, right? Then some experimentation, but still Dreamcatcher sound. Then we get like Jazz Bar is just jazz, but Dreamcatcher doing jazz. It sounds amazing. Sahara, as I'm gonna call it, is a little bit of that classic Dreamcatcher, but at the same time, it's almost also, much like Jazz Bar, a pure genre song. I mean, it is very much that 2000s sad, woe is me rock ballad, and it hits, it gut punches so well. It's super catchy. I love it. So, on to In the Frozen. Ooh. Oh my.
It's too cold. It's too cold.
This, I'm calling it right now. This is gonna be my favorite song on the album. I don't have any indication why. It's not my favorite song so far, but I can tell already it's going to be, I think. Unless, I'm getting a vibe. Ooh. Love the chord movement.
It's too cold. It's too cold. 아무도 찾지 못하는 벼랑 끝 작은 온기도 없는 이곳 스스로 눈을
Oh, I'm in love with this. This staccato sound is so good for this.
시작해 move 그래 그렇게 move 힘없이 흔들려도 기적처럼 빈틈없게 덮인 이 추위 속에서 피어나는 flower 한 송이의 flower.
Just the solitude of the vocals combined with that energy from the dance. The raps have been great on this whole album. Gami's been killing it. Gahyun too. This is gorgeous. It has a sparseness, a loneliness to it. Pure strings on the bridge. Ooh, that's cool. Cool use of that vocal sample from Dami. This is awesome, though. This reminds me a lot more of their Rate of Night, their last album. This up-tempo dance stuff mixed with their kind of horror rock. Yeah, that's beautiful. Although I will say, I said at the beginning, I had a feeling that was going to be my favorite song. I actually don't think so. I don't think it's my favorite song on the album, but it is very, very good. So, yeah. A very, very cool song. I love the beginning of it. I wasn't let down by the rest of the song. It's just it didn't go where I expected it to, which is fine. It was good. I liked them having at least one of those higher energy dance songs on this album. The way that started, I thought it was gonna do something. I was expecting and hoping it to do something a little bit different, but regardless, it sounds very good. That intro is absolutely amazing and gorgeous. The sample works great. So on to Daybreak. Lo-fi? We gonna get lounge music, R&B Dreamcatcher? Oh, we are? I was joking! Oh, this is so good. Oh my gosh, Dami on this beat. That's dope. This whole song, though, not lo-fi, but like R&B, sexy R&B Dreamcatcher, killing it. But this is... That's Gayon, I think. Oh, that's so sexy. Oh. You can probably see just the ear-to-ear grin. So smooth. Such pretty soft vocals in this group. It's ridiculous. Ooh, that's a cool bridge. Yup, come on, ad-libs. This song is so good, too. Incredible as well. I'm not gonna react Full Moon, by the way, because I've already reacted to it. Well, I haven't reacted to it, but I've already listened to it many, many, many times. One of my most listened to songs of last year, actually. But yeah, honestly, Daybreak, really cool, pretty R&B Dreamcatcher. I'm living for it. I'm here for it. Incredible. Yeah, I guess we just have the outro. Honestly, this album is very cool. I really like the spread of things that they've done. Just to talk a little bit more about Daybreak before I go out on it. I love once again it's them playing to their strengths of the slightly off-putting creepy sound, even in that smooth R&B, and then just, man, they have some soft vocalists. Yes, they have Sion, who is the juicy power vocal, insane rock power vocal, one of the best, if not the best, like, just belting power vocals in K-pop, in my opinion, in terms of that raw sound that you want for their style of music with their rock elements, right? But then they have such beautiful, delicate, fragile, soft, pretty vocals that you just want to protect the vocal. Every note, just like, I just want to give it a hug and tell it it's safe. Like, and they do such a good job. So to take those elements and then Dami obviously going nuts as a rapper on that R&B style, like chill hip hop beat, fantastic. So once again, Full Moon. Not going to be reacting to it because I have listened to that song so many times. It's incredible. If you've never listened to Full Moon, please by all means listen to it. But yeah, I'm gonna listen to the outro now, and then yeah, that'll be it. So here we go. Ooh. Some distortion going on. Dark orchestral sounds. Ooh. Whoa. It's like a heartbeat. That percussion. So there's that funk element. You know what? Maybe I heard the funk elements in the intro and mistook them for tribal sounds. A lot warmer, happier outro chords. More uplifting outro than I expected, to be honest. And then obviously the Scream instrumental, and then Paradise I will react to, but I want to do the video at some point. So hopefully soon on that, but yeah, this is amazing. I am floored. Dreamcatcher knocked it out in the park again. Shocker. While having a completely different set of sounds that they played with as well. I think this group gets pigeonholed to their classic sound. And don't get me wrong, I love and adore their classic sound, and I wouldn't want it to go away. But I also love... I mean, they've always played with the different sounds on their B-sides, but it seems like it was a smaller percentage, right? They would have like 3 or 4 core on a mini, and then like 1 or 2 kind of off the beaten path songs. Whereas this feels like there's really only Scream and Tension that are core Dreamcatcher songs, right? Like the Dreamcatcher of Dreamcatcher. And then Red Sun and Black or White. Red Sun, it feels more like a Dreamcatcher song, but it's still very hip-hop and different. Black or White, once again, feels very Dreamcatcher influenced. But the whole album I really like. If I had to pick one favorite, I really like Jazz Bar. Shocker. I really liked tension, and I really, really like Scream. So I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, it's incredible. I love it. That's just my take, guys. As always, I want to know how you feel about this song, about this album, excuse me, about these songs. What's your favorite song? What's your least favorite? Yeah, Full Moon is great, by the way. If you've never listened to Full Moon, it's fantastic. Go listen to it. If you want to see my reaction to Scream, that will be linked at the very top of the description below. You can go check out that video. Guys, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, and please remember to stay newbie. Thank you so much to everyone who's chosen to support me on Patreon, with a special thank you going out to Georgie Young, Richie, Lucky7 Gen, Tolly the 2nd Gen K-pop addict, and Bob.